Alright, boys, we're back, we're back, we're back. I said I was going to get this video out right after the other one. We're going to do the re-signing in this video, and we'll go to free agency so you guys can see all the free agents, and then we'll end it so you guys can look at the team. We can discuss our one off-season trade, and if there's anyone out there who can make our team better, yeah, we'll sign them. But this video, we're going to try and re-sign all these key guys, alright? So Markstrom, he's got a C potential. Looks like he's starting to hit his peak. Alright, well, he still has his B minus for the reflexes category, so that's perfect. He's already a great goalie. I mean, he could not get any better from here on out, and he would still be a great goalie. Remember, they still get better when they're C's, C minuses. It's not till you hit D's and D minuses and E's is when you start to get, not like when you start to get worse. C's and C minuses, they still get better. They just don't get as good as fast, alright? But we're going to be a good team, so he's going to get plenty of games, plenty of wins, alright? Plenty of shutouts with that defense that we have. And his reflexes category is still getting better, and I always say that's the most important. So it's fine, it's fine. So again, I showed you in the last video. Remember, this was our core right here. We signed these guys when we signed them. Our 5-year plan. Well, when we signed them, it was 6 years. It's now down to 5 years because we signed them last year. But that's our core. Not age profile, but contract profile. All right, we're building this team for the next 5 years. That's our plan. All right, so I want to try and sign everyone to 5 years. Markstrom. Alright, so we'll see if we can get Markstrom for 5 years. He only wants 1 year again, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on. Oh, okay, let's try to get him for 5 years here. 3.3. Yeah, that's fine for me. There you go. My goodness gracious. Come on, man, you're 25. You can't. This guy wants to, like, go up to unrestricted free agent. Give me a break. Signing you long term, Markstrom. Hamonic, Goodbranson, DeHaan, Bieksa, Oduya, I'm gonna hold off on. Quint, I'm gonna hold off on. All these guys down here. I'll sign the B minus rookies. There we go. Right wingers now. Landeskog. Got to get you for 5 years, son. 1 year for him as well. What the hell's with these super Swedes, man? They don't want to sign for 5 years. Holy crap! They only want 1 year contracts again. Alright, Moss and Shaw will hold off on. Left wingers, Yakupov, we need you for 5 years, son. You gotta come back for 5. 1 year! What the fuck? This is crazy. Crazy. At least they don't want as much as I thought they would want. So I'm gonna be saving some money that way, but oh my god, Yakupov's only 21 still, so I understand that for him, but Landeskog and Markstrom, come on. And centers, Duchesne, baby. Okay, so Duchesne will be able to sign for 5 years. That's good. You know what? Let me try to sign Duchesne for 8 years because he would be our center of the future. And I thought he would want like 7 mil. He only wants like 4 mil. Whew, this would be a steal. 4 mil for 8 years. That's a steal if we can get that. Johansson. Let's see how much this guy wants. Oh, he only wants 3 mil. Okay, 5 years for him. Man, I overstated way too much. We have plenty of salary here. I might even be able to get Markstrom and Landeskog if I just raise their salary a bit. All right, so that's everybody that I wanted. Let's just simulate here. I want to get this done nice and quick. Shouldn't be a problem. Should not be a problem. Come on. Oh, Markstrom. So we did get him for 5 years. It was a touch decision. Touch decision. Tough touch. But I've decided to renew our association. I almost walked based on the contract length, but this time decided to accept your offer. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Come on, Landeskog, please. Duchesne. Okay, so Duchesne didn't want to come back for 8 years. Fine, don't worry about that. Oh, man, we got Yakupov for 5 years. He only wanted 1. We got him for 5 years. Great. Great. All right, that's a steal right there. Landeskog's back for 5 years. Oh, this is great. They only wanted 1, but they're accepting the 5 years. Probably because we're coming off the Stanley Cup championship, you know? Oh, yes. Ryan Johansson's back for 5 years. All right. How much? We still have 14 million. We got plenty of salary. Plenty. All right, so let's get Matt Duchesne for 5 years. Come on, Douche. We need you. We need you. You are the Conn Smythe. You are the... I'm not going to say the new captain, but, man, you really show Rick Nash up. You showed him who's boss in that series. Kabanoff, we'll wait on. Is it just Duchesne? Really? The only guy that I need to try? Just let me quickly go through the teams. Yeah, it's just... I mean, I got my grinders and stuff, which I will sign, but I don't mind letting them go. There's no way I'm letting guys like what's it called, Markstrom, Yakupov, Landeskog, Duchesne go. So I don't care if the salary cap doesn't allow me to sign all those other guys. Okay, so we got Duchesne back for 5 years as well. So we've done it, boys. We have done it. We've given our team, our core team is now on a 5-year plan. So we're going to be a deadly team for the next 5 years. Rick Nash he's up in 2 years, but that's good because he's not going to want 8.7 again. He'll come down to about 6.5 or 7 mil. Okay, so we'll save money there. And he is retiring on. Well, I mean, I'm not the GM next year, but if I had my way, he'd retire on this team. But look at all these guys now. Look at this. Oh, god damn. Look all the way down to Marchand. Actually, no, Marchand's only on another 3 years. That's fine. But everyone else, Johansson, DeHaan, Goodbranson, Landeskog, O'Reilly, Yakupov, Hamonic, Duchesne, they're all on a 5-year plan. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, oh, man, that's not a good thing because then when that year comes up, the GM that you give it to, he's going to have a horrible time. I agree with that. Remember, if the New Jersey Devils GM mode, I had that. But it was bad because all the contracts came up at the year that I finished. This is going to end, and they're still going to all have 3 years left on their deal or 4 years left on their deal, right? So they're still going to get another 4 years out of these guys, and then in the 4th year, then the GM can decide to trade away 2 guys, for another 2 prospects each, kind of like what we did with Carter. So it's not as bad as you think because the GM will have 3 years to decide what to do. All right, it's not like the New Jersey Devils, how all the contracts came up as soon as I was finished. All right, this is a much better situation, and we're pretty much guaranteeing ourselves to be a great team for the next 5 years. And in that 5th year, again, the GM that takes over for me can decide to trade away Nash and Hamonic to free up some salary cap. You know what I mean? So it's fine. It's a great situation. What's going on right now? Oh, it's just absolutely outstanding. Oh, we're great for the next 5 years. Automatic. And we got Markstrom as well for the next 5 years at 3.3. Oh my, that's like the same contract that Reimer had, but it's even better now. Because he wants 5 more. Oh, just so great. So great. All right. So now that we got those guys, it's time to sign our 3rd and 4th liners. They're just as important. So hang on, let me get the B minuses in here as well. There you go. Hunt. There you go. All right. So, Huberdeau, I'll wait on him because I can send him I can tender a qualifying offer to him. McClements. He still has a C minus, so he's not getting worse just yet. Oh yeah, we got to bring back McClements. We have to. He's our 4th line penalty killer. He's our 4th. Yeah, we're bringing back McClements. Absolutely. He's part of our team. He's not getting any worse. All right. 2 years. Yeah, 2-year contracts are good. Because Nash is going to be up in 2 years. I'm just trying to think. Is there anyone? You know what? 34. You know what? I'll give him 2 years. I'll give him 2 years because he wants that year, and I can probably get him for a lot cheaper because he wants that. So 2 years at 1.405 or 450. There's our timer. Malhotra. I think it's time to say goodbye to Manny Malhotra. He's got the D's, all right. The D's do make you worse. And look at his defensive category now. I mean, everything except for faceoffs and stick checking is below 85. All right. Yes. So we're gonna have to dump Manny Malhotra. Thank you, Manny. Thank you. You've done great for us. All right. Enjoy that Stanley Cup ring, but gotta release you, son. Gotta release you. Thank you very much, Manny Malhotra. All right. Continue to go down here. All right. That's everyone there. All right. Left wingers. Kabanoff, I'm going to wait on him. Same with Huberdeau. I can tender a qualifying offer to him. It's not a big deal. Ott, we're going to keep. Chris Kunitz, he's 35. He's got the D's. Same kind of thing as Malhotra. Yeah, no, we got to drop him. We got him to be a 3rd and 4th liner, but he doesn't have the greatest defensive category anymore. So Chris Kunitz, once again, thank you again. Just like Manny Malhotra, but got to let you go. Enjoy that Stanley Cup ring. So we just lost 2 of our starting 12. By cuts right there. So yeah, free agency, we're gonna have to find some grinders. Johansson we'll wait on. Lettinen, he's a C. All-in, he's a C. All right. Moss, 33. He still has his C minuses. I like Moss. I do. David Moss, he's been doing good for us back there. He's not the highest in any category, but He's got 80s in every category. As a fourth line right winger, I mean, it's, again, we won the Stanley Cup, right? I want to bring him back. I want to bring him back. Same thing as McClements. If he had a D, I wouldn't bring him back, but he's got one more year in him, so and he only wants a one-year contract. So I'll send him that deal. Don't worry about affecting the free agency salary cap. We're not going to sign any superstars. The only players that we're going to sign are third and fourth liners. We have our first two lines, all right? Shaw, we'll wait on. Dia, okay, all these guys are C's. We don't need that. All right. And then defenseman. Now, this is interesting. Oduya. Now, remember, we need one defenseman because it's going to be Hamonic, Goodbranson, DeHaan, Bieksa, and Murray. And that's 5. We need a 6th. Now, if we look at Oduya, he's 33, still has his C minuses, so he's not getting worse yet. Look at his defensive awareness, 90. All right, body checking, 86. Aggressiveness, he's great in the defensive category. He's not bad in the athletics. I mean, he's a good defenseman to have. I mean, we won the Stanley Cup. Again, we won the Stanley Cup with him. I think I want to just sign him, man. Oh, he wants 2 years at $3.5 million, though. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, you know what? I'll send you an offer, but not that much. I'm going to send him something that I'm going to try to steal him. 1 year at 2.8. All right, if you don't sign this, I'm going to test free agency. We can still re-sign him in free agency if there's no other good defenders out there, but we can replace him. I like his defensive awareness at 90, but still, we can replace him. Murray, Quint, we'll wait on. All these guys down here, okay. And then goalies, Torstenson, we'll wait on. Okay, so let's see how much salary we have here. Let's see if we can get Oduya back. You have not offered me the money that I feel I'm worth in your contract renewal. I know. I want to save some money going in salary, though. Oh, McClement didn't come back. Okay, so I got to offer McClement a bit more. David Moss is coming back. Rookies. All right, so defenseman, Oduya, I'm going to cut you. I might re-sign him in free agency, boys. All right, that's why I want to show you guys all the free agents, but as of right now, going to leave. Quint. Okay, hang on. Let me get McClement back here again. I got to get McClement. He's part of our team. You know, I'm going to only sign McClement. Yeah, he's 32. We got 2 more years in him. He's a solid grinder. 1.555. All right, that's better than 1.4. All right, that's everybody. Let's simulate again. Okay, so McClement is back. We still have $9.8 million worth to work with in free agency. That's more than enough to get a few grinders here and there. Is there any B- guys? No, there's not. All right. So there's all these guys, all these young guys I want to sign. But yeah, they're all high enough now in their overalls where they won't accept a 2-way contract. They want a 1-way contract. And if I sign them all, that's going to take me down to about 4 mil, and I want to sign at least 2 grinders. So what I'm going to do, let me check this Kavanoff guy though. Excuse me. Oh, Kavanoff is getting great as a sniper. He's slowly getting better, but in every category he's getting good, and he still has his B's for every category. Oh yeah, we got to hold on to this guy. But I'm not going to sign him long term. So what I'm going to do for all these guys, wait, let me check out Shaw too. Shaw, holy crap, look at Shaw's offensive category, and he actually has a B- for defense now. This guy's getting real good. Look at his offensive category. Holy crap. If this guy had just a semi-good defensive category, he'd be in the mid-80s already, no doubt. No doubt. All right, he's a good power forward. I'm not going to sign him, though, to the team, so I'm going to send them all tender qualifying offers, all right? That way, they're still a part of my team. Other teams may try to send them qualifying offers, but I wanna save the salary, and when we sign our players, remember, we can also trade away these guys, okay? But yeah, I want to see what our salary cap situation is going into the free agency, because I know there's a few players, especially third and fourth line grinders. We got to replace Kunitz and Malhotra. Goalies, Torstenson, how good is this guy? Still has the A- for the reflexes category. Everything else is weak, but watch. Once that reflexes category gets into the 90s, he'll be a high 80s overall goaltender. But we'll do the same thing for him, tender qualifying offer, all right? So we have a bunch of rookies who we haven't signed yet, but if other teams want to go after them, they're going to have to give us some compensation. That's right, boys.